Hey guys, how's it going?
Hi everyone, is everything okay with you? Hi Eros, say hi to everyone here. He's entertained with the little animals on his curtain that protect him from the sun. Hi my love, say hi.
Family together and heading to Lisbon, that's right. And soon we'll tell you what we're going to do in Lisbon. First stop here in Almodovar to let Eros nurse and for this young lady here to take a little walk. It's really hot. The sun is blazing here in Portugal. It's very hot, around 30 degrees. Everywhere, the whole country is above 30 degrees, reaching up to 40, over 40. So there's a really strong heat wave here.
Yeah guys, I told you it was hot, right? Look at this. It's 9:20, 9:21 in the morning, 44 degrees.
44 degrees, that's what the car is showing. You might say, but that's not accurate. Okay, let's take off about 4 degrees. It's still 40 degrees at 9:30 in the morning.
And our car is parked partially in the shade.
It's half in the shade, half in the sun, but we have to leave it running, otherwise it's unbearable.
Like Zudu says, it's like we're in Death Valley, which is one of the hottest places in the world, right?
Out there's a little bit of wind, but the wind is hot. The wind feels like it's burning you. The heat is unbelievable, yeah.
So much so that we didn't even take Eros out of the car. No way. Lailinha also had a quick walk. Now the whole family is in the AC. Let's keep going. It's the only way.
The air conditioning...
Let's go, let's see the...
This is the reason we came to Lisbon, more precisely Cascais. The 4-2 summer from Cato. 2021. With only 15,000 kilometers, and that's what brought us here. Coincidence, the owner is Brazilian. Coincidence because we saw the ad and didn't know, right? So we came here to take a look. We've already checked it out. It's really nice. It's what we were looking for. Now let's see if it works out. I checked it out inside. The car is spotless. It already has an infotainment system. The seats are brand new. Everything is very new. The fridge is brand new. Everything is new. It already has 2 solar panels. Here is the shower. On the other side is the bathroom. But this bed is different, and that's it. It's very similar to the ones that
we had already seen. It also has a gas oven. Look how cool this little oven is. It's really, really awesome.
I don't know if you can see it in the footage, but the car is perfect. It's the motorhome we've been looking for, and we just need to check a few little details about the paperwork there, because I think it hasn't been inspected. There, he's going to check whether it's an inspection issue, actually.
Here, the cars. Some go through inspection every 2 years or every 5 years, but you need to have the inspection certificate to be able to drive it. He doesn't know if that's valid or not.
So he's going to check that.
He explained that he bought this motorhome because he participates in motocross competitions.
Motocross?
And then he bought it to go to the competitions, but he didn't get used to it.
Yeah, he's really young, probably no older than 20, right? Yeah.
And then he didn't get used to it, right? It's a motorhome, so he put it up for sale. It's really good.
The hard part has been the heat. We've had the car running since we left home. We can't turn the car off. Here, I'll show you guys.
It dropped there.
10 to 2 in the afternoon. Look here, 10 to 2 in the afternoon, 42 degrees. Here it dropped a little because here in Cascais it's a little cooler.
Eros wants to join in too, wants to talk too, right, my love?
What did you think, Eros? Eros even came wearing a tie to see if he could get a discount, huh? And because of this extremely high temperature, we won't be able to walk around here in Cascais, which is a shame, because this city is wonderful. And let's head back, because even if we end up with this motorhome, I'll have to leave this car there and Alvor take a bus to get the other ones, so. But these are just assumptions. For now, let's talk about it, right now. You guys have no idea what happened. I mean, you might have an idea, right? He pooped a lot, got all his clothes dirty here inside the car, so we stopped here. Look.
We just left the condo over there and already had to stop here.
Good thing there was a place to park so we could stop right away. Luckily the car didn't get dirty, just a little bit, right, Mom? Oh no, everyone was fine, but the clothes are done for.
It's just that from the sound it made, I thought something serious had happened. I think it's because earlier I changed the diaper inside the car, also because I don't want to take him out of the car so he doesn't go into thermal shock. It's really hot in here, it's cool outside, it's very hot, and maybe it wasn't put on properly, right, my son? Oh honey, it's over, see? Now give me your little arm, it's not easy.
Guys. You need a bigger house, a car won't do. No, it's not possible. We went back home and organized our thoughts, we did all the math, and we made a decision. After a week of negotiations and working to bring our money here to Portugal, everything is settled and the whole family is together here, on our way to Cascais. What for, França?
To make our big dream of buying a big motorhome here in Europe come true. That's it. Let's go. Let's go get our house. This big day has arrived. Right?
Son? Your first motorhome, son. Huh? Let's get back on the road, Lalina. Let's go. Yay! Yay! We've arrived in Cascais. There it is, the beast. It even gives you butterflies in your stomach, right? It arrived on time. Now we just need to pay.
Transfer and take.
A new season is about to start. New car, new country, new continent. And as always, at this moment, the heart beats faster and memories come flooding back of the vehicles that brought us here. It all started back in 2019 with our Warrior, a Toyota Hilux with a camper attached. It was just over 3 square meters, almost no comfort, but the freedom was infinite. In that tiny space, we lived for 3.5 years of pure adventure, crossing Brazil and South America. And what a life we had. But the time came to move on, and she was left behind. That's when Van Vanzona was born. We turned a Sprinter into a real motorhome. Our way? With more comfort, more self-sufficiency, and of course more desire to hit the road. She took us from Brazil all the way to Alaska, crossing the Americas from end to end in a dream on wheels. But then she was gone too. Now it's Europe's turn, with a new family member and a new phase ahead. We needed a new home on wheels, more spacious and more comfortable, and it has arrived. That's us!
First smiles here inside our new home. Welcome. Welcome everyone to this new season, right honey?
Guys, we're ecstatic. We don't even know what to say. We're really happy, obviously, but we also need to get out of here because we were at the seller's house, so we need to hit the road. We're in Cascais and it started to rain. And we still don't really know exactly where we're going. For now, that's all I have to say to you.
It's raining, and rain is a good sign, a sign of good things ahead. When we finished the negotiation, I went up to the owner's house and went to the bathroom. When I came down, Dudu stayed here with Eros organizing things. There was a hummingbird back there behind our car, flying around our car too, so I'm sure this car will only bring good things to us. And God has already blessed it from the start, right guys? Just the fact that it came to us with low mileage and everything, and a little movie plays in our heads too, because it's been 6 years, right guys? Since we started traveling. Many of you who still follow us today were already following us when we were traveling in the Hilux. Then came the Vanzona, right guys? We built it with the greatest care, with the greatest dedication. It took us all the way to Alaska, and now we have Leto. Literally the motorhome of our dreams, haha, the motorhome we've always dreamed of and wanted to have. And back then, 6 years ago, it seemed like something so impossible, so far away, and today here we are. There's so much happiness, so much emotion. You are definitely part of this achievement and of us being able to do this together with our great gift from God. Having Eros and little Layla here too, our little adventurer, makes everything even more special.
Well, my friends, we decided to go back home. Home, yes, because the camper is really dirty, both inside and out. We wanted to camp today, to enjoy it on the first day, but it's not good. We also couldn't bring many things, right? We wanted to bring food, a box with food and bedding. We only managed to bring the bedding because the car we took to Cascais is really small. It didn't fit. So we put Eros's stroller, the baby car seat where he lies down, and nothing else would fit. So we couldn't bring any food, so we were going to camp there, but we'd be without food, without water, without anything. So we decided to go back home tomorrow, do a thorough cleaning, and then, yes, to be able to start using the motorhome in the best way. And today is cleaning day in the new house, and there's a helper look, right, Mr. Eros? Are you laughing, boy? Are you going to help mommy? Are you laughing, huh? Francis is wiping down the cabinets, getting rid of all the dust, making everything smell nice, and we took everything out. We already washed the mattress covers and the curtains yesterday, and now I'm putting them back on the mattress. And I'll tell you, it's not an easy task. I've already put those two over there, but there are others here. There are 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces to put on. It sticks, you know, this mattress, when the fabric touches it, it sticks. It's pretty annoying to put on, but we'll figure it out. I know what you really want is to see this car inside and out. Yes, affectionately. Curiously, we're already calling it Tuga. It's our Tuga. Let's go take a full look at Tuga. Let's go, let's go. This is Sunlight, made in Germany. It's the T68. For those who don't know, it's very common here in Portugal to see motorhomes around. Anyway, all kinds of vehicles that are manufactured in Germany and Belgium are imported here. That's very common, so it's built on a Fiat chassis. The 2021 Ducato is a 7.38 meter motorhome. It's big, it's 2.93 meters tall, but it provides a lot of comfort for the whole family, which is exactly what we needed right now. So, let's start showing you all the details before I show you the details. I wanted to show you that we're in the parking lot right next to the Arade River here in Portimão. But look, the effort to make this video is already worth a like, huh? Look at this here. Eros in the baby carrier protected from the sun. France with sunglasses. The weather is pretty mild. It's actually quite cool, but the sun is really strong. We really need to protect Eros, right? And all this effort from France and Eros already deserves a like, so go ahead and leave a like here, guys. It's really important for you to like all the videos and, of course, subscribe to the channel. If you're watching on TV, you don't need to stop the video. Just grab your phone, go ahead and like the video and subscribe. It's really important for the channel, for the continuation of our project out here. You can already see some of the accessories, right? A huge skylight right here in the front. And these blinds here are vital. It's vital to have blinds like these in your car. Blackout. Don't go traveling without blackout blinds, without blinds in your motorhome. It's essential. Here we can already see the power inlet, the socket, those safety sockets, right? Specifically made for motorhomes, really good. So there you go, you arrive at the campsite, just plug it in. There's an awning, basically a huge tent. I don't know how long it is, but it must be about 5 meters for sure, so it's really big. We've already used it and it's really nice here at the entrance, electric step, right? It opens and closes, makes access much easier, because without it, it's too high to get into the car here. Here is the refrigerator's heat vent. On top, I believe it is too. I think the air kind of circulates here behind the refrigerator, because the refrigerator is set quite far from the wall here in the motorhome, as I've noticed. Here is the porta-potty. Here in Europe, pretty much only porta-potties are used, so it's really cool. It has a lock, buttons, you can leave it locked, everything is very organized. Just pull it out and throw the waste away. Porta-potty. Cassette or cassette toilet, really cool. Later I'll show it from the inside. It's a very interesting model. I'll show you the details later. Here is our gas compartment. There are 2 cylinders of 6.7 kilos, but there's a very important detail. We don't need to replace these cylinders. Because here, look, I can refill it directly at the nozzle on the pumps. This is really good. For those who are going to travel around Europe, because there you have an almost universal nozzle, so you can refill anywhere. There are guys getting upset in every country. This isn't factory original, right? This here isn't original. It's an accessory that people installed. If you hear someone complaining, it's Eros. But we're about to get out of the sun. What else? All the lighting, there's exterior lighting. And here is the highlight, right guys? The storage compartment is simply gigantic. We already have some of our stuff here. There are shelves here for the safety equipment, a place for the extension cord. There's a lot of stuff. I need to organize it well. Here are the tire maintenance tools and things like that, and our chairs are already here too. There's a spare skylight that was left here because the previous owner removed it. Ooh, a skylight, and he installed an air cooler. And look, later I'll show you the air cooler inside as well. It's a 10 out of 10, it really surprised me. It worked extremely well. It cooled the inside really well, and there's one on this side too, but this one is a little bigger than that one. This one here must be about 20 centimeters bigger than that one. And actually, the previous owner said that a motorcycle fits in here. I don't doubt it. I can get in here, walk inside. I'm not going to do it, but just so you have an idea, look here. I can easily get inside. So just so you have an idea of how big it is, I'm not exaggerating, this is wonderful. For those who have traveled in a camper that was 1.70 meters long and 1.90 meters wide, just this storage compartment here is already bigger than our old camper back here. As you can see, there's a bike rack, which is also widely used here in Europe. Pretty much everyone, if it doesn't already come from the factory with the car, I think it must be optional, but almost everyone adds one. And this one is sturdier because it's for 4 bikes. In fact, it has another rail like this one, a wider one inside, which is for an electric bike. So here, guys, it's just the other door, right? From the trunk on this side, here there are 3 windows. On the other side, there's only one, and the door here. Potable water supply, 122 liters of potable water and 100 liters of grey water. You're probably thinking, wow, the water capacity seems too small for me, but that's common here in Europe. Around 150 liters. Almost all motorhomes have this water capacity range, even the big ones. On the other hand, the infrastructure is very good, so it's very easy to get water. There are service points along the road. Everywhere you can get water easily. So that's why these tanks end up being smaller. Here is the oven vent. Yes, there's a gas oven inside, it's wonderful. And here is the boiler vent. It has a 22-liter boiler and the brand is Struma. It heats the water and also heats the air if you want to turn on the heater. If it's very cold, it heats the room and also heats the water. Everything is gas powered up there on the roof. This motorhome has 2 240-watt solar panels and it also has a TV antenna. I have to admit I don't know how it works. If you're watching and you know how these devices work, send me a little video, send me a video link so I can watch and learn. I haven't looked it up yet. There are skylights, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 skylights. There used to be 5, but one was replaced by the air conditioner. Now let's move on to the interior. My son got tired, my son, Are you tired, man? Should we show the inside then? Let's go. I think you're going to sleep, right?
You're already tired, right? Yeah.
Tired?
Oh, wait.
And on the inside, let's start here at the front, guys. So, as I explained to you, this is a 2020-2021 Fiat Ducato. So, here, the dashboard is basically the original. It has an onboard computer, very full-featured cruise control, and it even has a speed limiter, which is useful during the trip. On the way here from Cascais to the Algarve, Eros was right beside me laughing at me. I ended up selecting 100 kilometers per hour and then I tried to overtake, but it wouldn't go past that speed. I thought, my god, I bought a car with a problem. Then I realized I had turned on the limiter while trying to activate the cruise control, which...
That's what happened. Did I just tell a joke?
With this dad, right? Guys, both seats swivel, right? Both seats spin, the one I'm sitting on and the driver's seat. The table doesn't go down, but it comes out. It comes over here, it moves all around. You can make it into an L shape. Here, 2, 3, 4, 5 people can sit comfortably. You can have a meeting here.
You could fit 6. There's another bench over there, see?
Yes, it's an L-shaped bench. You can fit another child there, in an L shape.
Can't all
Can Eros fit there, son?
Does he fit?
Huh?
Yeah, does he fit?
He fits, right? So let's go. Up here in the front, it's equipped with a huge skylight. Very, very big. It's what? About 90 centimeters. Maybe even a meter wide. Really, really big. And of course it has a blind and it also has a screen, right? If you open it and want to protect it with the screen, there's a screen up here. There's a storage compartment on this side, here in the front, and there's one on the other side too. You can fit a lot of things here. There's this little bench, and there's also a storage compartment here where the TV remote and the climate control remote are kept. You can store a few things here. There's a cabinet. There's a little game inside that we got. I don't even know what it is. There's this wonderful screen here to protect against mosquitoes. It's really, really good. Here's the switch to open and close the step, and also the light switches. Down here there's a cabinet, and also underneath are the controllers for the solar panel.
It's going to become our shoe rack.
It's going to become our shoe rack.
There's also a sofa here with a false bottom where you can store some things. It's a bit dirty. We still need to vacuum inside there, and here in the front there's more overhead cabinet space up here with lighting and the traditional window. Traditional with blinds and a screen. They all have blinds and screens, but this type of blind here isn't very good. It's all made of plastic, the fittings, the little track, it's all plastic, it's very, very fragile. You really have to open it very carefully so you don't have any problems. But it's pretty common. That motorhome we rented also used this type of blind, and it was all broken. Of course, people aren't used to it, so they end up not using it the right way. I wanted to show you the seat. Look, it's really comfortable with 3-point seat belts for 2 people, and it also has ISOFIX. Check it out. ISOFIX. So your Eros will travel comfortably and safely. Down here there's more storage space. Whew. Down there, this is the water drain valve, so the water doesn't freeze. We can drain all the water to avoid any freezing problems. This is the kit. Since this model doesn't come with a spare tire, there's a kit here to inflate the tire so you can continue your trip. Pretty cool. And here under the seat is also the boiler. The boiler is down there, so this space is taken up by the boiler. From the middle of the seat over, it's the boiler. Now, Eros and Franza are going to start working, right, son? What are you going to show us now?
Right, what are you going to show us?
Huh? Mine?
It's yours.
It's your house, my son. Let's go then. What did you like the most, Eros?
Eros loved this mirror here. Yes, I was going to mention that he's in that phase of recognizing himself in his own reflection, right? So he loves coming here in front of the mirror. Look, is that you, son? And mommy liked it too, right? It's a full-length mirror after all.
Is that you, my son? Yes. Did you like the big mirror, son? Yes.
So cute.
There are also 2 coat racks here and here in the kitchen.
We have a 2-door refrigerator with a capacity of 156 liters. It has a freezer separate from the refrigerator section, and it runs on 220 volts gas and also 12 volts. Having a big refrigerator is important to us since we were used to one in Vanzona. And also because soon we'll start introducing solid foods to Eros, so we really need to have plenty of space, right? And the kitchen has an L-shaped counter where we have the sink here. Then I push the faucet to the side here. Hot and cold water, right? The heating also comes from the boiler.
Everything is connected to the boiler?
Everything is connected to the boiler. Here we have a stove, and the nice thing is that it has 3 burners. 3 burners will also help a lot.
We saw many motorhomes with only 2 burners, so this one has 3.
And the kitchen blind here is different. It's exactly the kind we like, which is more durable. We wish the whole motorhome was like this, but it's only in the kitchen. And here, just like this.
Maybe one day we'll change it.
Yeah, up here there are also cabinets. The cabinets are well divided and pretty deep. Down here there's all the lighting, which is LED, and there's also an outlet. Yeah, the USB port is right here on the side so we can charge our phones, right? There's the silverware drawer. There's the gas oven here. It's wonderful. That really won our hearts.
Yeah, we really liked it. We still haven't learned how it works, but it can't be that complicated, right?
There's also this big drawer down below, which fits a lot of things.
There are only dish towels in it. For now?
We still have a lot to organize, right? We're still in the apartment, and here there's a cabinet, just so you have an idea. The whole length of this countertop is its depth. It goes all the way to the back. It's huge. You can store a lot of things. You can stock up on food. Up here in the kitchen, there's also another roof vent, which is really good and also necessary, right? Especially because of the stove, which is right here.
And it also has a screen.
It also has a blind.
And a blind.
And by the way, guys, the car is full of lights, so at night it looks really beautiful.
Here, for example.
It's all lit up here under the counters, inside the cabinets. I thought that was really cool too. And there's even a TV in here. We haven't even touched it.
We don't even know how to use it.
It stays here, tucked away and safe.
There's a support. It comes out and it turns in all directions.
The thing is, we've gone exactly 9 years without a TV.
And here, right below the television, are the water controls. Actually, the controls are very simple. There's only an on and off button, and here it lets you know If I'm plugged into the outlet, if everything is working here, I can check the battery. Just put your finger up here to check the fresh water and the wastewater, and here on the side is the water heater control, up here. I'm heating only the water, and if I turn it down, I heat both the water and the room. So, I blow hot air here whenever I need hot air, of course. And down here there's still another big cabinet too, so there's a lot of space, a place to store things, and there won't be any shortage of food, right, Eros? There will be. It'll be full of toys later, right? So let's go to the bathrooms then. I say bathrooms because here we have the shower separated. So the shower is here. We take this cover off here to take a shower. And it ends up being an extension of the floor, so you can store something here while traveling. It's really nice. We've already used the shower. It's really good. There's a skylight just for the shower, so the bathroom stays dry, and it's very comfortable to take a shower. It even surprised us when we looked at it. We thought it was very small, but it's actually quite comfortable. You can take a shower without any problems. This door here, it's the bathroom door, and it also divides the motorhome. Look, that's it, it's closed. Here we're isolated here in the bedroom. There's more mirrors here, a very nice toilet here. It has a flush, a sink, and also more cabinets. Look, there are plenty of cabinets here. There's a cabinet under the sink as well. And also a special skylight. There's a towel rack. There's also this here to hang clothes, so a very good, very comfortable portable bathroom. Awesome.
So the area is separated, the bathroom area and the shower area.
Bathroom and shower are separated. And now I present to you our super bed. Did I scare you, my son? 220, 2.25 by 2, 2.15. Impressive, right, son? It's very, very, very big, very comfortable. Back here there's lighting. The closets are also really big. There are already some clothes here on the sides. There are also nightstands on both sides and 2 windows, one on each side. And also this air cooler that we used and really liked. It cools a lot, helps a lot with the heat. It's on right now actually because it's really hot. So we chose this type of bed instead of the island bed. For Eros' safety, the island bed is open on both sides. So we were going to put Eros up here. And he could roll over and fall at any moment. And here it's much safer because here he can roll as much as he wants. He can even play up here since there's a large area and there won't be any problem at all. So we were sure that we wanted an island bed and ended up buying a motorhome with this type of bed here, which I don't even know the name of. The mattresses, you can see that it's all set up, but it's very comfortable, okay? Surprisingly, there are even curtains on the sides too. We took these curtains down to wash them, and we're still not sure if we're going to use them again. It doesn't seem very necessary to me. Maybe we won't even put them back, my son Za. I can already stand up, you know? I can already stand up. I'm already big. I can already stand up, yeah. And this one?
This space here works really well as a play area for him, because here we can even put up a little fence to keep him from falling forward. And there's all this space for us to play with him, especially on rainy days, right? Because otherwise you'll end up playing outside, right, my son?
In the mud, daughter.
In the mud.
There is
a huge backyard for you to explore.
This backyard is big, daughter. He has no idea how big this backyard is, but he'll find out soon, right? Isn't it? There's a little staircase here to climb, as you noticed. So we can take this staircase out of here. Put it here to the side. Take out this mattress. It's very easy. I'm doing it with just one hand and pushing this here. Then you also have access to the bed with a natural wood ladder, and you have access to these cabinets down here, which are impressively large. Look at the size of this. There's even a clothes rack. They're all locked. And here, it's not that big, but there's already a shelf, so that helps a lot. We're thinking about maybe putting a shelf in the other one too.
So there are a lot of cabinets and they're big.
As if that giant bed back there you just saw wasn't enough, we have another one here, which is a drop-down bed.
Look how crazy that is.
There you go, another double bed with a skylight, with blinds, with everything you could want.
In the future, this will be Eros's bed, yes.
Even when the bed is lowered, you can still move around here. Of course, you don't have the same mobility, but it's possible. If necessary, it's possible.
And the batteries.
Guys, it's right here under the passenger seat, see? There are two 100-amp batteries, and on this side, under the driver's seat, are the battery charger from the alternator and the inverter. As you noticed, our little future traveler got tired of showing you the motorhome. Yes?
That's why he's not here now.
He went to take a nap, and Layla also took a while, but finally the motorhome showed up. The one we wanted, just the way we wanted, just the way we like it. And it's not a brand new car. We hardly ever buy brand new cars. So I think it's more advantageous to buy a used one in good condition because of the depreciation it ends up having. So we found one that I think was perfect.
Even when we went looking for motorhomes and all, we said, wow, none of them really caught our eye, right?
None of them.
There was always something missing, so it wasn't meant to be at that moment. And when we least expected it, it showed up. It's the motorhome just the way we wanted. We got there, looked at it, and Du and I could already tell just by looking that it was what we wanted. We didn't even need to take it for a spin. Yes, and there it is, right? Now it's time to get in and travel around Europe, which is what we're most excited to do.
I was looking at the maintenance records. Back in 2022 when he bought it, it had 15,000 kilometers on it.
He drove it 1,000 kilometers.
And when we bought it, it still had 15,000. It was 15,600 and something. So basically, it's been sitting for 3 years. This motorhome has been sitting still. Of course, there's a bad side to it being unused and a good side. The good side is that it has low mileage. The bad side is that we need to change the oil. We need to do all that preventive maintenance so we can hit the road.
And what everyone wants to know is how much this motorhome cost. Tell everyone.
The modest sum of 65,000 euros, yes?
Guys, 65,000 euros. Maybe we would have paid a little less if we had actually gone to Italy, to Germany, and done the import process ourselves. Importing here to Portugal, which is where we have our residence. However, what happened, the process is very bureaucratic and takes a long time. Yeah, it takes a long time. We had a friend who brought a motorhome from Belgium and had been dealing with the car import process since the beginning of the year.
It's not supposed to take that long, but in his case it was taking quite a while. And that set off a red flag in our minds. If we import a vehicle, we might miss the summer, and we want to enjoy the European summer.
And we wouldn't be able to travel anymore this year. Creating content, all of that is our job, right? The motorhome, besides being our home, is also our work tool, and that's why we bought it here in Portugal. And it's worth remembering that a motorhome, with everything it has and its size, in Brazil would certainly be much more expensive than what we paid here.
I believe so.
So we're really happy with our decision to come here to Portugal and to be able to buy this motorhome and now travel around Europe with the car of our dreams, right?
The dream house on wheels?
Exactly, that's it, everyone. So stay tuned for the message. Believe in your dreams, because if we take it one day at a time and keep working hard, we'll get there, achieve it, and make it happen, right?
If you can dream it, you can achieve it.
That's it. Hugs, everyone. God bless you. And now it's time to hit the road for the next season.
The 5th season is starting now. Thanks, everyone. Bye.